Good evening. This is Dirk Larson, and this is the video project for teaching personal space. The first question is to think about a time when you were taught a nonverbal. So, two things that come to mind are I park at the pay lot at UWRF, and there are three places where you enter in your information and put in your credit card to pay for the time that you parked there. Everybody waits in line in one direction, away from South Hall, and then when a spot opens up, you move to that spot and then pay for your parking. You don't stand behind each of the three paid dispensaries individually. So that's kind of a taught pattern of space and where you stand. Secondly, although I'm finishing up my communications degree, my first, 4 years at UWRF was finishing my business administration degree, and that was almost all at South Hall. And for those of you that have taken classes there on the second floor, there's a very, very well-used study hall, and you don't sit with anybody else. So everything is, you spread out. Even there's a big desk that holds like 6 people, and only one person sits at it. Now, like me, if you're there long enough, you start to know almost everybody else that's there, and then they don't mind sitting by you, but previous to that, you don't. And to the point where there are many empty seats, yet because they're at the same table or desk as somebody else, the people will turn around and walk out. All right, so how has COVID-19 changed how you interact with personal space? So the example that I'm going to use is me and my wife at Trader Joe's. So we're a family of 4 with 2 growing boys who eat a lot, and Trader Joe's has the lowest prices, and the food is healthy. It's organic, and most of it is unprocessed. If you've been there pre-COVID, it's a very small store. You go through very quickly. A lot of times you are close to other people, and then when you're checking out, you bag your own groceries to kind of get the process over with. We can get in and out of there in like 15 minutes, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Well, they are, I don't know which way you want to phrase it, on the forefront of being very proactive with their COVID restrictions. So to get into the store, you stand outside with a mask, 6 feet apart in a line. And then a lot of times they'll count how many people are in the store and only let you in after other people have left. Actually, when I was going to say a lot of times, it was if a person's in the area between the entrance and then the actual store grabbing a cart, they won't even let you near them. It's very different. Everyone's keeping their 6 feet apart. And when you do finally get in line, you can't bag your own groceries. They don't want you in that part of being so close to the workers. So you stand behind plexiglass. And so it's gone from one of my wife's favorite experiences, oh wow, I can, get all this great food for a really low price, to now she doesn't even want to go because she's not going to wait outside. She's not going to put up with people telling her to not go into the store. And the people that are bagging the groceries don't have much experience, so they keep crushing mangoes and things like that. So that would be a lived experience, would be the changes at Trader Joe's, going from my wife's favorite place to her least favorite place.